Hello everyone, Ryan Hall here, Athletic Director at Mayville State. With me today, Coach Ty, head men's basketball coach, for the final edition for the season of the Comet Corner, and talk some men's hoops as we hit the stretch run. Coach, really appreciate you taking the time, and know you're pretty busy, so thank you.
You bet. Thanks for having me.
It's been an awesome season, Coach. 21-5, 11-3 in the conference, second place in conference. That's the first thing I want to focus on. This is your third year, and the best regular season finish that you've had going into the tournament, and you did it with a lot of new faces, with a few leaders coming back as well. Tell us about that journey and how you think you guys did, in your personal opinion, for the regular season.
Yeah, to have one returning Letterman winner and Max Cooper coming back. We obviously we liked our new kids that we had coming in. We liked our other returners and Renee Melendez, Xavier Towns, and Dominic Schuster too, but you just don't know. You just don't know. Experience is paramount in trying to have success, so we weren't just quite sure where we're going to be and how fast it was going to take us to get there. But yeah, it's been unbelievable. As you look at it, the last 5 or 6 years, 11 wins typically wins your league.
Yeah.
You know, and Bellevue's obviously having an outstanding season, so this year 11 wins isn't going to do it.
Right.
But we're very happy with what we've been able to accomplish so far, and we're happy that it's tournament time, and this is where we've been able to shine the last couple of years, so hopefully we'll continue to do that.
Absolutely. And Coach, you mentioned it, Bellevue's really strong, but I felt for the most part, top to bottom, I mean, it was a really solid league this year. Had some great games, some on the road and at home. Where do you feel that the team is at currently? You had a great win on senior night to wrap up the regular season and honor Max and Renee, which was awesome. Where do you feel like you guys are at as you enter conference tournament this week?
Well, I think from an offensive standpoint, we're playing about as good as we played all year. We're shooting it really well right now in practice and in games, which is a very good sign. We're finally understanding some new concepts that we've been kind of struggling with a little bit all year. So, playing your best basketball at the end of the year is the old cliche, and
Absolutely.
I think we're definitely doing that. And defensively, we've just been pretty rock solid all year.
Yeah.
We've been really steady with that, we're going to need to continue to do that to have success here in the postseason.
And Coach, it's Comet faithful and the nation know that you've had a solid season. Obviously, I mentioned the record and just how gritty and resilient and team ball that you instill in your guys to play well. But the nation's been on notice as well. You guys started out receiving votes shortly into the season and have been a constant in the top 25 and still are today as you enter conference tournament. How much do the guys pay attention to that? Do you try to kind of drown that out? I mean, it's hard not to. I'm guilty. So nice to be recognized for the work that you guys have been putting in. Like I said, I don't know the exact time, but I'd say around midpoint of the season, maybe a little earlier. But up until today, you guys have been a constant in the top 25. What's that say to the guys, and how do they take that in?
Well, this is an interesting group of guys that we have, and I mean that in a really good way.
Right.
They don't get too high or too low. They
Good.
really don't. I don't think they concern themselves with polls or anything like that at all. They just want to hoop.
Yeah.
And I mean that in the best of ways. They just want to come in and play together. And I really don't think if we would not even have brought those things up, I don't think they would even have noticed. I really don't.
That's awesome.
From our standpoint, in thinking about the culture of our program and kind of the history and stuff, it's from the coaching side, we're very proud of that.
Yeah.
It's something in the past 10 years before I was here that we hadn't been recognized in the nation, and I don't remember what the stat is now, but over the past 3 years we've been in the conversations.
Yeah.
Whether being ranked or receiving votes each 3 years, and that's something we're proud of, because I think the group and the coaching staff and our players put in the time and the effort to be nationally recognized like that. Now today, I think the new poll comes out, and I think we're going to probably be out. We'll probably be receiving votes now,
Okay.
but we're still going to be in a position where if we play well, we give ourselves a chance, and that's all you can ask for.
Absolutely. And Coach, it's just, obviously a testament to you and all your staff and your players. I mean, it's been such a fun season watching you guys play and compete. I think 14-2 at home this year.
Yep.
So it's been quite a treat for faculty, staff, the community, parents. It's been absolutely awesome. So With that said, records are thrown out and it's go time, right? You work all season, early fall, early fall days to get things going, and really for the culmination of March, right? And you guys get going this week. Tuesday night, 7 o'clock, we'll have Dak State.
Yep.
We're the 2 seed. Dak State's the 7 seed. That'll be the first round of the North Star Conference. We encourage all of you to come out, support the Comets in their last home contest of the year, first round playoff game right here in the Louis Lee at 7 o'clock against Dakota State. And Coach, if you're fortunate enough to win that game, Watertown is Friday and Saturday. And I know we talked about this a little bit last year. How do you feel about the conference having a neutralized Final Four for the Final Four teams for the conference semifinals and finals? I think it's a pretty cool concept.
I like it a lot.
Yeah.
I think it creates a great atmosphere. I think we bring everybody together in kind of a neutral site, and then we're allowed to have the men's and the women's stuff together, which I think is really nice so that we
Absolutely.
can support our programs like that. I just go back to when we played in the championship game 2 years ago at Bellevue, and there was like 30 people there,
Right.
just because it was a site where the home team wasn't there. So
Right.
I think you just negate, any of that negativity that way by having a neutral site. And it was very well run. The people were very nice that worked last year, that were very helpful, and I thought it was great.
Awesome.
So I hope we're lucky enough to get there again to participate in that.
I'll tell you, from a fan's perspective, it was exciting. Like you said, to be able to watch both teams and have a lot of Comet faithful down in South Dakota, it was very cool, and just a exciting time for everybody to be able to support each other. So, Coach, I know you got a lot to plan, but what would you say are some of the keys to be successful this week? And hopefully, I say knock on wood. I know you're not you're the underdog, right? But what will it take? What are going to be the keys to success to be able to cut down the nets in Watertown at the end of the week? It's 3 long games, I get that, but what's it going to take to get there?
Well, first it's going to take us beating Dakota State, and that's the only thing that's in our minds right now. And they're very talented. They're very well coached. They've got some great players. They shoot it really well. We're going to have to play extremely well to beat them, and that we won't think about anything else past what we need to do to be successful tomorrow. So if we can come out and play with high energy and have our talk be really good and take care of the basketball, we'll have a good chance.
Awesome. Well, like I said, folks, Tuesday night, tomorrow night, the men will hit the floor 7 o'clock right here in the Louis Lee. If you don't have plans, come out and support. Coach Ty's guys are having another unbelievable year, and last opportunity to get to see them at home. Hopefully that they advance after your support and a win tomorrow night. Coach, is there anything else you'd like to say to the community or the Comet faithful that have been supportive this year of you and your program?
Yeah, we just appreciate everybody and what they've done, and if we could send Max and Renee out with a great last home game on here, that would be fantastic. So let's have a great home court advantage tomorrow.
Well, Coach, like I said, I know you're busy. I know you're prepping. It's a short turnaround with it already being Monday, but congratulations on a great season and good luck down the stretch.
Thank you very much.